So we have two 50-round boxes of ammo and 3 mags. Let's see how fast we can get this ammo into these mags, and you can watch below and see how I do. That was government surplus. Here's a mag pull. Another Stand Ag magazine. Last one's running kind of hard. This is a brand new mag. This is actually the first time I've loaded it. Alright, hey YouTubers. I have a new product here from Caldwell. It is their AR15 mag charger. You have probably seen it around. It's a pretty sweet product. Here's the charger itself, and here is the tray that comes with it. Now, it works best if you have ammo that comes standing upright, kind of like Black Hills ammunition. It comes in a tray, styrofoam tray like this. You can just take that tray and directly feed it in here. If the tray sits point up, you can do that. If the tray sits point down, then you just transfer it from that tray to this and then put it in here. Or if you just have standard boxes of ammo, you can just set them in here. The 50 rounds or 20 rounds or however much you want to load. 30 rounds. Either way works great, and setting them in here is still, even though it's a little bit more time consuming than taking it directly from the box to the charger, it's still a lot easier than loading a magazine one by one, or even some of the other loaders out there. It works much better than those. Here is the box it comes in. It says it works on all AR mags from mil spec to aftermarket. So out of loose ammo, this is the loading process. Now, one thing to keep in mind with this, if you pull this out and you don't have your hand here to block this and there's no ammo in here, there's nothing to keep this from shooting out, and you don't want to do that. So, and to properly open this, what you do is you actually have to push it in. So if you just leave it like this, it's fine. But you actually have to push it in to get it to release, and then you pull this and this shoots out. And like I said, if your hand isn't there to block it, it will shoot out. And I actually did not read the instructions the first time I used it because I was so excited to play with it, and it's exactly what happened. Is it shot out, and it's not good for it. So to load, you simply pull this out. Here's the ammo. And there you go, that's it. It's ready to charge. You can feed these one by one directly into here, and if you do that, you do it on the side because they tip. So you start here, go up each hole like this, with this on its side. To me, I haven't done it that way. It seems like that would be a little bit more tedious, so I haven't tried. Now, what's cool about this, you put it round down, and this actually, it locks in like it's in a mag well. You can't pull it out. You have to press this button like a mag release to get it out. So the magazine is in there firm, and then to load it, you simply push this in to disengage this all the way and let it go. As long as there's ammo in here, it will not shoot out all the way. That's it. Magazine loaded. Actually had extra rounds loaded into this magazine. It's my first time using this magazine. It's a D&H, and I guess a couple extra loaded in there. I did one too many pumps, and I got one extra round. So there's 31 rounds in this magazine. That's what happens when you don't count or pay attention. And just to show you what I was talking about, if you're going to load them one by one, these are actually off now, but you would load it, just stick them in just like that. And that's it. It's pretty straightforward. And this is a mil-spec magazine here, so kind of shows you what that will do. I have loaded Magpul P-Mags and mil-spec mags, the USGI mags, and it has worked flawless. I haven't had any issues with it. Flawless. With one magazine I have had an issue with, and I'm not sure why. I just got these HK magazines, and for some reason this HK mag, it does not like this loader. This tray, you can use it like I did to load them, but it's primarily its intended purpose as it is a inverter, so that if your ammo is pointed down when it needs to be pointed up, you can take it right from your ammo box and put it in here, and then put it in here. The MSRP on this is $89.99, but you can find it online for usually anywhere from $10 to $15 cheaper than that. But if you have your boxed ammo, you can load this and load your magazine in like 10-15 seconds. It takes no time at all. And as you saw, you know, once I had them in this tray, you know, it only took a few seconds. So it's really fast and it's efficient and it works great, you know, if you have gloves, if it's cold weather or in any weather condition. You know, it's not going to bust your fingers up trying to load the magazine by hand individually. As I've said in some of my other reviews of Caldwell, I'm a big fan of theirs because it seems like everything they put out is really well made and well thought out, well designed, and everything that they make is very beneficial to me as a shooter. And this here is the same thing. This is a very awesome product, and I know, you know, even MSRP of 80 bucks, I know to me anyway, it's well worth the money because it simplifies the hassle of loading magazines. And like I pointed out to some other people on other reviews I've done of loaders, if you're just loading 1 or 2 mags, it might not be a big deal to sit and load 60 rounds. But if you are loading, you know, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15 magazines, however many you're doing, stuff like this, it saves you a lot of hassle. I would highly recommend this. If you have any questions, let me know. Semper Fi, and God bless.